Okay, friends, so welcome from our first commercial break. As usual, business, financial education, right here. This is the only platform, hear me, where we bring whatever happens in business class and also whatever happens on the ground, on the business ground, together. Give it to you. Nowhere. Kyeremateng the show, #1. All right. So today we are looking at marketing department versus finance department. Okay. So in every business, at least we have 4, 5, or 6 various departments that's or sections that you can find in every business. But we are looking at these two. Now, why these two? Let's check our board. Now, if you look at the board, we have 6 departments. So we can have finance department, marketing department, human resource department, operations department, IT, research and development. So IT and research and development, mostly it has to do with large organizations, big businesses like Facebook, Ghana Commercial Bank and those ones. They have IT and research and development. But mostly the 4 main departments that every business must have: finance, marketing, human resource and operations. But the 2 most important ones are finance and marketing. So if you check our screen, finance and marketing are 2 domains of study that every business needs. So it means that now that we've set up our business, we need finance and marketing departments. If you cannot have whole department, at least have office for finance and marketing. These 2 are so important that you have to have them in your business. Now, so marketing department, what do they do basically? Now, marketing department is responsible for generating revenue. And revenue is what income got from sales. So marketing department is in charge of sales. Indeed, sales fall under what? Marketing department. So you see how important marketing department is. They will take care of your sales. They are in charge of that. And what is sales? The money or whatever that the customers will bring to the business. And without customers, no business. So we have to get a whole department that will be in charge for that, or office. So marketing department is so important because we are in business so that we can make sales, isn't it? So that we can have more customers. And marketing department is in charge of that. Now, what about finance department? Finance department is responsible for transporting this revenue in different activities. So after we have got the sales, there should be a department. They will make sure that they transport the revenue or the sales into different activities. And that is the work of finance department. So you see, these 2 departments, we cannot have a business without these 2 departments. So hear me, as we are starting our business in 2024, please don't forget 2 main departments that you need to have in your business or office: finance and marketing. Marketing is in charge of revenue or sales. They have to make sure that we have more customers so that we can have more sales. Now, when the sales comes into the business, we have to transport the money into various sessions, and that one, the finance department will be in charge of that. So it means that these 2 departments, whether the business is small or big, you have to have them. You have to have them. Okay. Now, so who is who? Finance versus marketing. For me, the 2 of them are all important. The 2 of them are all important. Okay. Now, let's start with finance department. So basically, finance department, what do they do? They are in charge of what? Accounting and reporting, account receivable, account payable, payroll, cash receipt, cash management, and investment. So accounting and reporting. So it means that the daily transactions that happens in the business is the accounting office that will have to do that. And they will also have to take care of what? Your account receivable. Account receivable means that the business people are bought from the business but they have not paid. So we also call them our debtors. So the accounting section or the finance department will be in charge of that. Don't forget that the business might have also or bought from others, but they've not paid. So we call that word account payable. That's also in charge of finance, payroll, workers' salary. It has to be managed by the finance department. So you see how important the finance department is. We have to make sure that we have finance department. So the department is also responsible for issuance of debt for capital projects, purchasing and budget preparation. Okay, now so yes, this is the functions of finance department. We have recording all financial transactions, like I said earlier on. So all the transactions, the payments and the receipts, whether the business buys from other businesses or people come and buy from the business, that one it has to be recorded by what? The finance department. They also prepare final accounts. Yes, most businesses must make sure that at the end of every accounting year they prepare what we call final accounts. We have income statement and statement of financial position. Of course, we can also have the forecasting what cash flows or cash flow statement. So these statements are prepared by the finance department. Okay, so what is finance? What is finance? So friends, I want you to just write something on the comments, the meaning of finance. Try the meaning of finance. Just put your answer on the comment section. Okay, now so let's see. Finance is defined as the management of money and includes activities such as investing, borrowing, lending, budgeting, saving and forecasting. Yes, most of the times people confuse themselves with finance and money. Now the difference is that when the money comes into the business, or managing of the money is what we call finance. So finance is kind of broad. That is why you need to have finance department, so that somebody will be in charge of managing your money in the business. So the main accounts that the accountant must prepare: cash flow statement, income statement, statement of financial position. Now these statements in our other sections we will go into deep, but today we are just looking at the department, finance department as a whole. Okay, yeah, so short, the cash flow means that the money that comes in the business and also the money that goes out, basically that's the cash flow. So the accountant must make sure that they record all that money that comes in the business and money that also go. Then we also look at income statement. So they must also record the revenue, the cost, profit or loss that the business will make, and that one will be recorded in the income statement. It used to be called profit and loss statement, right? So now it's income statement. Then we have statement of financial position. Of course, the statement of financial position will record all assets and liabilities and capital. That one will be recorded in the statement of financial. It used to be called balance sheet. Okay, so that is the finance department. We will have our second break. When we come back, then we also look at the marketing department. So you see how important the finance department is. Very, very important, because the daily transaction, the sales that comes in the business, they will have to record it. They will have to prepare income statements. They also have to prepare what? Cash flow statement and statement of financial position. These are all important final accounts, because when they prepare, it has to be what? Given to the managers or external users, so they cannot do away with this statement. Now, so that is finance and the finance department. We are going for a second break. When we come, we will look at the marketing department. We will be right back.